Hi everyone, I'm standing in for Anna this evening and I'm going to show you this lovely Foamiran products that we've just got in a craft box. So let's start off. Let's have a look at this kit. This kit is a beautiful kit. It's got a number of items and let me go through them with you. So what have we here? We have, oh, everything's going off. So what have we here? We have some copper to help you with the flowering. We've got these shaping tools in a sort of a blue color and these stamens, so that will help you put all these things together. Let's go with the actual foam. So we have 5 colors in the kit. We have this lovely blue color, sort of deep blue, this sort of sherbet lemon, that's really lovely, wish there was sherbet lemon, and also this Arctic white, that's really nice, sort of an olive green, and this lovely mauve, and we'll probably call it a different color, but I'm calling it mauve. So they are nice and light. If you've made these sort of things, Foamiran flowers before, you know how light and malleable it is, and very good for heat treatment. You know, it takes heat treatment very well. What else we got? So in the kit we have 4 packs of dies. There are 11 dies in total. They look really good, so that'll help you make your kit. So what else do you get with this kit? You get 4 hours of tutorial classes and an extra bonus module as well, and so therefore you get all this stuff plus the 4 hours tutorial classes, which is great because then you'll know exactly how to use this stuff. Okay, so all these items are $34.99 within the kit. Okay, so what else have we got? We've just got these in. They're lovely colours. We've only got 14 of each. These shaping tools here. A lovely sort of mauve, purple and mint green, okay? So go for these mint green ones quickly because Anna's going to take these. She's going to use these on her tutorials and everything. So get in quick for these, okay? So let's have a quick look at these tools, okay? Each pack, $8.99, non-slip handles. There's 4 in each pack. They're double-ended, so therefore you basically get 8 tools. And they look really good quality. As I said, non-slip, heavy, little dumbbells. Once you get them, you got them for life. So what else have we got? We've got these lovely Foamiran sheets, 30 by 35, lovely light colour. So you can do wonderful nice flowers with these. I love these, that colour, and they're quite lightweight anyway. And I will show you during this movie what you can do with these types of things. So each pack costs $6.99, as I said, for this lovely coloured light Foamiran sheets. Okay, and watch Anna's videos because she'll tell you exactly what to do with these. So what else have we got? We've got these lovely little coloured centres, okay? White and purple. These look like heather. So you put loads of, oh, they're beautiful. So you get 10 in a pack, $3.99 in a pack. And as again, watch the videos and Anna will tell you how to use this stuff. So that's what we've got on the show for you. Now let's have a look at our first demonstrations for Mana.
Hi everyone, I hope you enjoyed the show being presented by Mark. A little bit of a difference and change. I am all well and everything's alright, but I just thought we all need a little bit of a change really. So that's why this show is presented by Mark. Okay, so I'm going to carry on with demos. It may be a little bit loud because I am just right in front of the window, but let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to start with Foamiran flower making. Now if you get the complete course, obviously it goes in a lot of depth, and I just love that course because it's just so comprehensive, and in that one course you have all the information you'd ever need. But I'm going to show you quickly how to create two types of flowers, and I'm going to use 2 petals each, and this is made with the wildflower dye that you have in the complete Foamiran kit and course. So you're going to need an iron. You can use normal domestic iron, but I'm just going to apply this apply the die cut shape from one of the foams that you have in the complete Foamiran kit to the iron, and I'm using my beautiful mint green tools. I mean, Mark has mentioned this. Mint green is my favorite color in the world. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to apply it up until it just starts to pull away. And when it starts to pull away, it's time to fold it. So I'm just going to fold it in half and then fold it in half again. And that little straggler petal is just going to go on top. I'm going to move that iron away so that I don't burn myself. Now, okay, now that we have this, I am going just to roll it. And for this petal, I'm just going to roll it straight. So I just have it all scrunched up in my fingers, and in between my fingers, I'm just giving it a little bit of a roll. Okay. And then it should look like this. So when it's done, it will look like this, and I'm going to do the same with the second petal and just apply it to the iron, and then when it starts to pull away, I'm going to take it off the iron, and then I'm just going to fold it in 2 again, and then in 2, and that little straggler will go on top. So just set a 5 like this, and then I'm going to give it a roll. So you're just pressing and then stretching. Now, if you have any issues with your hands, it may be easier if you just do it in the palm of your hand. You can do it like this and you'll get the same effect. So now that we have both of those ready, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unravel these, and then I'm going to take my largest flower shaping tool, and then I'm just going to take each petal and then stretch it on the tool, just like this, very, very gently. You can also do it with your fingers. So on the next petal, I'm going to show you how to stretch the petals on your fingers. So you end up with something like this, which is super realistic. Let me just put this on the light background. This just is beautiful already. And then for this one, if you wanted the petals to be a little bit wider perhaps, you can just take your thumbs in and then just gently stretch it in the center. You do always want to preserve that tip of the flower, because you want to preserve that kind of crinkleness. It looks very lovely and natural then. Okay, so this one is a little bit wider, and now we can start assembling our flower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the stamens that I have. You have a sample pack of stamens that come inside of your kit, and also I'm just going to take the white ones, and I'm going to assemble them like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the wire that you have in the kit as well, and then we're going to cut a little piece of wire, almost like a bobby pin size, so something along these lines. And then I'm just going to fold this in half, and this will be enough for me to work with. And then, as I said, we're just creating a little bit of a bobby pin. I really like it to be even. I find this works better for me, so the ends being even, so I usually just chop it nice and even. And then I'm going to take those white stamens and I'm going to thread them through the little bobby pin, just like this, and then I'm just going to fold them in half. I don't know why I'm struggling with this, but here you go. Just going to end up with something like this. Okay, so that's ready to thread through your flower. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a hot glue gun. You don't have to use hot glue. I just find it to work easiest, to work, you know, it's most efficient for me. And I'm going to take a tiny little dab of glue, and I'm going to put it in the center, a little bit off the center, so we don't pull all that wire through. And then I'm going to put my petals like there, and then I'm going to take the pin, and then through the center I'm going to pierce it through, just pierce it through and thread it through. Okay, and then I will take the little pin out, and very easily and very simply we have this gorgeous flower. And this color of foam is included, let me just show you. This color of foam is included in your starter kit. It's actually not starter kit, it is complete online course. So this color is included and looks really, really beautiful. So this is how you create your very basic flower. Let me take you back to Mark. He's just going to do a super quick recap, and I will bring you back to me to show you another demonstration.
Wow, wasn't that good? Right, just before I go through these things again, quick summary of them. Anna just wants to pop in and say hi. So here she is. Yay!
Hi!
Right, there you go. It was a fleeting visit. Now, quickly. Kit, stamens, wire, shaping tools, 5 sheets, 4 packs of dies, 11 in all. Plus, don't forget the classes and the tutorials are over 4 hours, okay? So don't forget that. For $34.99, okay? Nearly got that wrong. $34.99. Shaping tools, 3 colours. We've only got 14 of each, so get in there quick. Don't forget getting quick for this one, because Anna's going to nick them. We've got 5 sheets, light colour, so $6.99 for the pack, okay? Love that colour. The lovely little plastic centres here, again, very much like Heather. $3.99, and there's a 10 in a pack. Okay. There you go. So there we are. There are all the items. Let's have a look at some more demonstrations.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you 2 flowers back to back, and the first thing I'm going to show you different type of scrunching, and that gives a completely different effect. So again, I'm starting with a white flower, the largest die, and I'm going to heat it up on my iron, and I'm going to take it off when it starts to curl, and I'm going to do the same exact kind of fold. But at this stage, I'm just going to roll it in a little bud, but rather than scrunching it kind of, you know, up and down, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start twisting it. And from this motion, we're going to get completely different effect. So I am pressing and twisting. So just kind of twirling it. You will learn in time how to manipulate the foam, and when foam has enough, so you will figure out, you know, how easy it is to tear it, etc. But you know, when you're twisting it, it's not, you'll be fine. When you end up with something like this, now it's time to stop, and then we're going to take the other petal and just warm up the iron. Warm it up on the iron, and then I'm going to fold it again and fold it just like we did before, and I'm going to roll it, but then again, rather than just pressing it and twirling it like between my fingers, I'm going to kind of twist it. So exactly the same process, twisty motion. And I'm going to show you a different center. So I'm going to use one of the plastic centers that we have on the show as well. I'm just going to grab that and use it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start unraveling it. It will be very, very twisty. And you're going to try to preserve that twistiness as much as you can. Let me just separate these two. Okay, so we're going to try to preserve the top, but mainly stretch the bottom part, or kind of bottom middle part. And we want the top to be a little twisty, because that just adds the amazing effect to our flower. So as you can see, this is completely different to this one. It's a completely different effect because those twisted petals kind of go in a different direction. And then we're going to do exactly the same with the second one. And I'm just gonna do the same thing. So just stretch the petals at the kind of bottom to middle and then leave the tip twisted. Even if it goes even if it twists in different directions, doesn't matter. You know, we're trying to recreate a rather, you know, realistic looking flower. Okay, so we got those two. And then what I'm going to do with this one, again, I'm going to see firstly which one is largest. It's probably this one. And I'm going to take a little bit of the hot glue. And then you can see I've put it off center. And you will see why in a second. It will still stick just fine. But I'm just going to place this one here. And then press it so it's nice and together. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little hole punch and kind of try to get as much as I can to the center. All right, that's fine. And then I'm going to take the plastic center that we have on the show. We have a set of 10 of those on the show. And then I'm just going to pierce that through. Okay, and now you have a completely different effect. Now you can take it as far down as you want, but you can see that we have a completely different effect with these ones. Just manipulate them a little bit. Here you go, and you have that fabulous center on these ones. So it's a different technique, and as you can see, they look completely different. Despite of being made of the same dye. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move on to another demonstration. I'm going to show you how you can color your foam. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a petal and I'm going to use a little bit of that peach. Now the lighter colors are a little bit tricky on with the Faber-Castell. I don't know how to pronounce that. We don't stock these, so I have no idea. But yeah, they're slightly trickier to use. But I have saturated my foam enough, and it may end up being a nice and pastel-y kind of flower. So I'm going to add a little bit of the pink, and I'm going to follow up with a little bit of a peach as well. Now you can use different mediums if you want to. That looks lovely, actually. That looks really nice and pastel-y. As you can see the difference. So let's just carry on with this one, and I'm going to add a little bit more of each one of those colors. Now remember that my sponge is quite nice and wet. So just going to add one. I'm just trying to create a little bit of a kind of layered tone there. I don't know how much this is going to show when it's all scrunched up. But we're going for a lovely pastel. And I'm going to do one more petal. I might just do the lilac-y one. And then just add this. So we're just going to move away from that peach. And then we will layer them and see how they look like. Okay, so now that they're coloured, so what you're going to do, you're going to take your iron and then you're just going to press it onto your iron and wait till it kind of starts to warm up and move away. And then you're going to fold it, and then you're going to fold again, and then you're just going to scrunch it like we normally scrunch it. Okay, and I would suggest that when you do this at home, you do colouring on both sides, just so that if you see any underneath of the flower, and then it will just look finished and beautiful on both sides. So, you know, when you're not rushing to do the demo, do it on both sides. And I'm just going to give that one a scrunch. And then this one as well. So I'm just warming this up on the iron. Make sure you use the tool. I've kind of got quite a lot of practice at this point, but when you do this, just use the tool or an orange wood stick, and that is just makes it easier to pull it away from the iron. So I ended up using wildflower again, so I'm just going to move these away. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to unravel these, and I'm going to take my ball shaping tool and just going to just press that one onto each one of the petals. Okay, beautiful. So this looks so beautiful, so delicate. And okay, we're going to do exactly the same with the other two. So again, just going to stretch them. Okay, and I'm going to do exactly the same with the last one. Okay, and now that I have them all ready, what I'm going to do is I've got these pearls, cute little pearls. Oh, now I've got two because one just fell off. And I'm going to just cut them off. This is just a little bit of a kind of wedding thing that I found in my stash. And I'm going to just make them nice and even. Okay, and then I'm going to use my hot glue just to attach all the petals to each other. So this one, then this one will go on top, and I'm going to try to be careful and kind of align them, and then another little bit of glue, and then this one will go at the very top. Okay, and then I'm going to take these two little pearly things, and I think I'm going to use their wires as to pierce in the center of my flower, and then just gonna pierce it through and just have a look. This is so adorable, and this is how easy it is to color your flower, and you can do as many layers as you want, and you've got super cute and natural looking flower.
Let's recap to see what we've got in each of these products. Okay, so here's the kit. Okay, so we have a wire to help you, we have the shaping tools, we have the stamens, we have the 5 sheets of Foamiran, and also you get these 4 packs of dies. Okay, so there's 11 dies in all that pack. Each one of these is $9.99. So if you bought them all as a foursome, that will be $39.96 for the whole for these 4 packs of dies. But you get the whole lot in the kit for $34.99, and you get the 4 hours of tutorial as well, so good buy. The next set, of course, is the shaping tools. Lovely colours, good grip, quite heavy, good quality, therefore one-off buy, you never want to get any more. Okay, so they're $8.99, and again, get the mint green ones in early, you know why. So with the Foamiran sheets, you get 5 in a pack, 30 by 35 in size. These are $6.99, light coloured, very light coloured, beautiful, just off white. I love these, again. And the last thing, of course, are these plastic centres, 10 in a bag, and if you watch the videos, you'll know what to do with these as well.
Okay, so for this last flower, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another color, and I'm going to take this gorgeous purple that I have, and that will hopefully provide us with a little bit more pigmentation. And I'm going to take my blending sponge, and oh, that is perfect. And I'm going to just add that gorgeous purple to the tips of my flowers. Again, do both tops and bottoms when you're doing this at home. Okay, and you see that I'm being quite rough, and I don't have to really care about how much I'm going to put on of that color, because it will blend. And you also, you know, I've got a little bit of harsh edges. Don't worry, this will all blend when you're gonna start scrunching it. Okay, so again, we're going to do the same thing with the iron. So just pop that onto your iron, and when it starts to pull away from the iron, it may even fall off on its own whilst you're looking for a tool. We're just going to fold it in half and then in half again, and I'm going to give this a little bit of a scrunch, just like what we've done before. And I'm going to repeat this, the same thing with the other two petals, and come back to you when it's done. So now I have those ready, I'm going to unravel them, and I'm going to like kind of super gently unravel them, and then take my bowl shaping tool again. And remember that we have 3 different colors on the show today. So these are brand new colors. We have mint green, gorgeous lilac, and a fuchsia pink. And we also have the standard blue ones as well. But I'm just going to give these a little bit of a stretch. Just look, they look so pretty. And I'm going to do exactly the same with the other 2 petals. Okay, so now that I have all 3 made, I mean, they look so pretty. Just have a look at this, so delicate, really gorgeous. And then I'm going to take my glue gun, and I'm just going to, I might actually stretch those petals just a little bit more, just to give myself a little bit of a real estate to work with, because they are quite tiny. And I think you do well with having those, like if you made like maybe 5 or 6 of those, and then just use a smaller and smaller tool just to get them nice and kind of tight in the end. Okay, but that is perfect. And then I'm going just to take a little bit of hot glue, and that just went completely wrong direction. And then I'm just going to put this one in the middle, and then I'm going to just carry on straight through, and then this one will just go in here. And that just looks so pretty. I don't know what kind of flower this resembles, but this is absolutely gorgeous already. And then I've pre-prepared those 3 little crystals, and I thought they will look so pretty. So what I'm going to do is just gonna pierce the center, just like I would with the wire, and then push those 3 crystals through. Let me just push them through, and then kind of push them to the very bottom, and then have this, oh, that is so pretty, and have this gorgeous little flower. Look, that is absolutely stunning. So this one is created with a 4-petal die. Right, let me send you back to Mark, and he's going to tell you everything we've got on the show. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorials, and I hope you enjoyed my darling husband standing in for me during this show. If you would like to see him more, please like and comment and share this video, and I'm sure he's going to do me another favor and come in again. But that is everything we have on the show for you, and I hope you enjoyed it. The complete Foamiran kit is a fantastic value, so if you wanted to get it, please do get it, and you will also get 4 hours
hours of tutorials. Don't forget that about that. Super important. Right, stay safe, stay healthy. We love you very much, and we will see you again next time. Mwah. Bye.